Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. Another, well, I'd say beautiful and wonderful day, but it's not really. It is 7:03 a.m. I'm very late. It is Wednesday, the 6th of September. Yes, indeed. A couple things. I mean, I'm late because it's hard for me to get going some of these days, and I'm not able to sleep well right now. It's too hot. There's junk in the air from all the wildfires, and it's terrible, so I'm not sleeping well. I am right now, and I've got my fan in the window blowing, and that's loud, and my apologies. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. I'm using noise reduction. I took the loud fan over there as a sound sample, but it is just, I mean, the Pacific Northwest, where I live in Washington State, we're in the upper left-hand corner, Washington State. We're all burning down here. Texas may be underwater, and Irma may be bigger than Florida and hitting Florida. That's nice. We don't have any water up here. Washington State, California, we're burning down. I mean, it's literally burning down. Montana is almost, it's fires everywhere. Washington State, we're mostly fires. I don't know what I'm going to do. The fires are like 100 miles away from where I live. I've got the fan in the window not just because of the heat, but also blowing the air outward so that it's sucking air, from the inside of the house and blowing it that way. I need to get a, what are those, filters, so I can just throw it up against my box fan, because with the particulates in the air here, it's terrible. My eyes are all gummed up. I'm afraid to even touch them any harder than I am now, because any rubbing of my eyelids on my eyes beyond just blinking, that's going to be just scratching the surface of my corneas with all the smoke particles in the air. I went through a period of time like that where I had to have pressure bandages on my eyes because I had scratches on them. That ain't good. And so I'm really worried about these fires in my eyes. So yay. So I've got the air blowing that way. I've got a bin lid on top of the fan up against to the top of the window because there's no block. The window's like this tall and the fan goes this high, so it's like air just goes whee, all the new particulates. So I've got a bin lid there with a cloth thing around it. I've got a bunch of stuffed animals wedged in and around it as best as I can to try and block the air there. So it's no way, shape, or form a good system that I've got. It's leaking, particulates are coming in. Hopefully they're also getting blown back out by the fan, but I'm doing what I can. Lovely. Yeah, as half of our, well, not a half, but a quarter of our country goes underwater because we don't have any water. We're burning down. So literally, I don't know what's going to happen. Our city has no evacuation plans for fires, which is weird considering we're in the middle of like a fire, but apparently budget cuts. So now fires, no evacuation plans, none. The only evacuation plans we have are like for flooding, and that's not going to help because you're supposed to go to high areas. The evacuation point is the high area, surrounded by trees, so don't go there, not in the middle of a fire. So yay. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, if there's any, what more evidence do people need of global climate change? We've got to do something. This isn't a hoax. It's destroying our country. And it is going to be a lot of money to fix. Money that, of course, we won't have because we're continuing to push for tax cuts on the wealthy. In the United States, back up until about 1980, we had tax brackets for the rich of 80 and 90%. Which means you paid a lot of taxes when you were rich. The United States had its issues. We still had legalized slavery back then. We still do now. And the 1950s and all the way up to the 60s was not that good for our country, but there was economic growth for as many people as the systemic racism endemic to the system would allow. That doesn't happen anymore because the rich in the country are being taxed at about 20% now. And they keep pushing for more. They keep saying, oh yeah, job creation, cut our taxes even more and more jobs. Yeah, we keep cutting your taxes. Our country keeps sliding down. There's no more middle class. There's what is it, like 50 people in the world that control 99% of the world's money? Yeah, leave some, you don't need 100% of it. Can you leave us 1 or 2%, please? So yeah, I'm worried about that too, because I'm worried about being homeless. I've had a text talk with my housemates. I have to talk to them in person about some stuff still. We didn't talk, but at least there's no fighting, and we're talking about going and emptying out my storage unit here. As long as I can get my storage unit emptied out, I'll be able to at least live. But I can't keep paying for that because I paid my rent, which means this month I'm negative money now. I am negative money. If you could help, I would really appreciate that, because I mean, I'm paid the rent, nothing more. No money for cannabis or food or clothing or nothing. I'm no money. So yeah, we still are going to have a talk, but at least they're trying right now. So thumbs up. Yeah, I'm still not sure what's going to happen. Yay. Past that though, I mean, it's not a whole lot happening in my life because it's so hot and you can't go outside. The official word from the city and all that is stay inside. If you have to go outside, make sure you've got breathing treatments. And if anybody has any difficulties with breathing, don't go outside. If you have pets, keep your pets inside. So I'm bored out of my mind, and it's really hot in this place, so I end up falling asleep a lot. I'm going to have to go walking anyway. I have to go to the post office. I've got to go and, oh God, there's appointments I got to make around town here still today. So, thumbs up. And I'm not going to be driving too much, if any of it. Yay. But yeah, it's my life has been boring here the past couple days. I haven't been doing anything at all, aside from trying not to fall asleep, sitting in my chair and trying to do things. And then of course the other day with my 40-minute Fallout 3 video, and then of course crash and burn. And of course the wonderful thing now with Windows 10, this happens, never happened before, but now if any of the Elder Scrolls games crash, it'll come up with the oh, this thing has crashed, and do you want to report it, or do you need help? The standard, and Windows error thing when something crashes. Problem is, when you say cancel or okay, either one of them, it doesn't finish crashing. It stays, whatever Elder Scrolls game is a little window about this big up in the corner of my monitor, and I can't get out of the screen no matter what. I can hit Control-Alt-Delete, say Task Manager, and then it goes right back to the half a picture of the Elder Scrolls game. Or Fallout game. It's all of those. And so I have to restart my computer to be able to get out of the game. And when you do that, well, the computer is taking zero input anymore because the game that's crashed has got the focus and it's not letting go. So I have to restart my computer, which means all of the recording is gone. Because it doesn't finalize. No recording programs finalize until you say, I'm done. Until that point, everything is just put into a temporary storage, and when you're done, it finalizes, moves it to the space that you want it to be in, you're good. When the game crashes and doesn't let you have any input beyond Control-Alt-Delete or seeing the mouse move, but not being able to click on anything, you can't tell the recording program to finalize and move. So whatever I'm recording when the Elder Scrolls game or Fallout game, you know, those types, when they crash, that's it. So 40 minutes worth of recording and nothing to show for it. And then it's been so hot since then, I haven't even been, it's been like 4 days since I've been able to do any game videos. As it gets hotter and hotter. Yesterday was supposed to be 100, peaked out. Yeah, today's Wednesday. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Luckily, it was only 90. I guess all the smoke from the burning fires blocked some of the heat. But it was only 90 some odd yesterday instead of 100 some odd. Yeah, September. Kids going back to school. 10 years ago, when it hit September 1st, it was cold. Because it was September. Now, it's close to October before it starts getting down below 80. But don't worry, global climate change is a myth, isn't it? I wish there was not this big anti-science, anti-intelligence thing going on in the world, and especially the United States right now. Because intelligence is what's going to keep things going. Being stupid is never a smart idea. And right now, we've got the stupids in control. And we've got the people that love power glommed onto the stupids. So, yeah, our country is just in a lot of trouble right now. Thumbs up, though. Thumbs up. My politics, again, are simple. If it helps people, then I am for it. If it hurts people, I'm against. It has to help the greatest number of people and hurt the smallest number. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong. That's my politics. If it is for people and the future of the planet, I'm for it. When I say for people, that's not like saying, well, you know, we got to have business and cut down the forest because that's for people. No, that's not for people. We need the forest to live. Everything else that lives on the planet needs the forest to live. The future needs the forest. So if it's pro-forest at the cost of business and jobs, then hell yeah, I'm pro-forest. When a tree is cut down, it doesn't just get another trunk to start again. When you lose a job, you can go get another job. Maybe you can't get one that you're happy with. Maybe you can't get one that'll pay you as much as your old one did. But you can get another job. Dead trees are dead. Like the future. So that's my politics. Quite simply. If it's for people and helps people in our future, I'm for it. If it's like, well, anything that the Republican Party in the United States has done since like 1960 or 1970, then yeah, I'm against it because it's for the rich, the powerful, and screw everyone else. And I am definitely not for that. So yeah, I do not identify as conservative or Republican because everything that I see as vile and abhorrent in human nature is embodied, embraced, and said, this is awesome, by the Republicans in the United States. So no, I don't like them. I do not like that mindset. Thumbs up. Yeah, I have no more real hope for our future. Capitalism is running cancerous throughout the world right now, aided and abetted by the stupid and the powerful who want more power. Thumbs up. Well, at 14 minutes and change, I'm going to do the standard thing, and I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people for having watched and commented on my videos. If I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm terrible at names. If you'd like a shout-out, just ask for a shout-out. I will give you one if I see it in the comments. I haven't seen any shout-out requests for a while, but I am more than willing to give you one. And I count 20 to 25 because I know that I screw up while counting. But, oh yes, and whether it is a good comment, a bad comment, an indifferent comment, saying you're a wonderful person, saying you should burn in hell, or saying you're a person. These are all equal in my eyes. Thank you for having left a comment. You're getting me out of my head into the world. Quite awesome. So Toby Rogers, thank you very, very much. And Yungo D, thank you very, very much. CG Bester, thank you. And Kyler Bain, oh, CG Bester, I think it was, may I please join your Creativerse? Yes, I've taken the password off. Everyone can play now. It's completely open, my Creativerse world. And Jacob Haffley, thank you very, very much. Breaker Games, thank you very, very much. Holly Starbuck, son of a gun. Darth Mouse, son of a gun. Y Yusuke, thank you very, very much. Persmerga, oh, I know I'm not good. 182, thank you very, very much. Brian Gassman, thank you. And Claude5190, thank you very, very much. Mama Chell, greatly appreciated. Celise, thank you very, very much. Random YouTube account that comments on videos, son of a gun, and thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Sulfur Furious, thank you, greatly appreciated. 30-second System, huh, heck of a name, thank you very, very much. Craig Reese, thank you, greatly appreciated. Slender Killer Asur, thank you very, very much. Jamal Gray, thank you. Luke Broadbent, thank you very, very much. And Red Hot Chili Fan 98, son of a gun, thank you very, very much. Replay Sobre, thank you, greatly appreciated. AVNC10, thank you. And last but not least, Tobias W, thank you very, very much. Every single one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world. It is a good thing. Thank you so very much. I think I have time, if I've got my text thing up with it there, to get some greetings in where I say good morning to people in their home language. If you'd like to hear a greeting in your home language, pop it into the comments. All I ask is just make sure I don't already say it. Bon dia, dia di, dia guet, guten tag, ahanyo buenos dias, bună dimineața, ohio, libri, labas ritas, kamusta, bonjourno, terahomikos, yoragel, borabaivi, barilus, ni hao, kalimera, bonjour, bokertov, dzień dobry, or less formally, chest, labdien, dobre utro, seba alker, dobre rano, bereda, privyet, gunaiden, selamat pagi, and of course, go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink with good friends. It's spelled like C-R-A-I-C. It used to be Irish, moved to the United States in the 1800s, or no, I'm sorry, I got that backwards. It was said in the United States and moved to Ireland in the 1800s. God, how did I get that backwards? And then it's been moving back in the past couple decades, so thumbs up. Does not have to be an alcoholic beverage, does not have to be crack cocaine, does not have to be a prostitute spreading her thighs for you. The crack, good food, good drink, good friend. Drink, good friends. Around 18 minutes. If you could check out my links down below, that would be awesome. I've got like Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+, my blog. That would be awesome if you could check those out. If you could donate to my GoFundMe account or become a Patreon.com patron or donate to my PayPal, anything would be awesome and greatly appreciated. I need to get to 0 here real soon, and I am negative. Now, if you cannot donate or you do not donate, and my thanks to every single one of my Patreon.com patrons, but if you cannot or do not donate, I take all good wishes, deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, that would be very cool. I do appreciate all the positive validation for my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be very, very cool. Greatly appreciated. But I would understand if you didn't want to. I'm a weird older guy. I'm set in my ways. My personality has rubbed people wrong my whole life. You know, if you didn't like the videos, I understand. If you don't want to subscribe, I understand. But if you do, then I will do my darndest to keep you entertained, well, for a very long time. I mean, after all, slap a few coats of sealant on you, stack you like cordwood down in the basement, you'll last for decades before you go sour. And trust me, even in hard economic times, a guy has to eat. Cannibalism for the win. So thumbs up. It is 19 minutes and 20 seconds. If this was like at a shorter time, I'd say, well, I'm going to cut this and make it short. But since it's only 30 more seconds and I've hit the 20-minute mark, I'm just going to pad it for 30 seconds. I hope you don't mind. So, if you could well, not you, me, because I'm going to get a reaction video done and a game video done, and hopefully I'm going to get at least one game video done for my game channel. Hopefully. So hey, well, hey, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that, my friend, is a very good thing. And yeah, I'm going to hit exactly 20 seconds.